My first pit stop is Port Griffiths Island, a magnificent and naturally beautiful part of the Shire. The island itself measures 1,500 metres long by 800 metres wide, but it wasn't always the case.
Oh, well, it was originally 3 islands, and it started off in, the Europeans first arrived here in about 1835, and they primarily came out here to go whaling. And then because they wanted to convert it into a port, they actually opened up the river, built walls on the side and used the dredged spoil that they got out of the river and heaped it on the side. So they connected the 3 islands together.
You're walking on a piece of history. This is a wall that was built back in 1875.
Yeah.
Is it, as far as Australia's modern history, it's kind of at the start of when we developed things, isn't it?
That's true. Well, 1830s, these are when the first Europeans come across here, both to Port Phillip, Portland and Port Fairy. So these are the earliest settlements on the mainland in Victoria.
And you can certainly see that even in town. There's a lot of old buildings there, a lot of old homes, and it almost takes you back there, doesn't it?
But alas, humans are not the only lovers of this spot. It is home to a very well-travelled group.
Okay, so it's the home of about 20,000 short-tailed shearwaters, or commonly known as mutton birds. Now these birds arrive here in September, and they depart in early April, and they hatch out one chick in January, and fatten it up for the next few months by going out fishing every day. Then they depart and head back to Japan. Now they do this every year, and their lifespan is probably about 10 to 15 years. They don't spend all the time in the air. At nights they'd come down and sit on the water.
Recharge their GPS?
I imagine so. I've never found a GPS on them. How on earth they get here, I've no idea.
They have an amazing sense of direction, ending up in the same area of the island every year. Well worth a visit.
And as you've probably noticed, there are a lot of visitors on this island. This is the thing that you ought to be doing if you come to Port Fairy.